Hi everyone, today is Saturday, June 21st, 2025, and this is your reading for today. So as I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves. And I'm going to start with a card from the Sacred Oracle deck, and we can dive into today's message. So we're starting off with defend to the end the worthwhile. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards on this. So this new life that you are stepping into right now may feel vulnerable. You may feel vulnerable as you are stepping into this new life, creating this new life. It could be stepping into a new career, stepping into a new job, deciding, hey, I think it's time to start focusing on my health. It could be diving into new friendships, starting a new class, anything that is going to impact your life in a great way, in a positive way, feels a little bit vulnerable to you right now. And because it feels vulnerable, what the universe is asking you to do is really defend to the end, because it is in alignment with the best version of you. It is in alignment with your heart. And because it's in alignment with your heart, it is worth getting behind, standing behind. And it's not so much needing to go out and become defensive when anyone questions you, but it's more energetic. It's about solidly planting your feet in this new version of yourself, in this new path, and beginning to walk forward with confidence and not with fear or insecurity. And although it feels vulnerable, practicing how to really stand behind your new choice is what's going to allow this choice to become second nature to you, to become natural. You won't even have to think about it when you talk about it with other people. It will just be a part of you. It'll be an embodiment. And so let's pull some tarot cards on this. So we've got the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Coins, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is your reminder too that you have all the tools that you need to make this path, this new decision successful. That everything that has happened to you in the past is now going to begin making sense, especially the challenging experiences you've had. They're now going to begin making sense because all of that is going to come together, and you're going to use all of those lessons that you've learned to apply to this new path. And that's what's going to make this path feel so much lighter and so much you. And you'll look back and think, wow, I went in other words, everything will look clearer in hindsight, because you'll be able to look back and find gratitude and appreciation for all the challenging things that you have been going through or went through. And so I feel a lot of this has a lot to do with your relationship to finances too. With the finances, with this new path in finances, if this is you, this is definitely a sign to trust in all the advice that you have been getting lately about how to invest and multiply your money, and to really trust that path that you've been feeling like it's time for me to start changing the way I manage my money, and not just manage your money, but really dive into the relationship that you have with your money, and know that you have the intelligence and the tools and the support to be able to carve this new path so you can multiply what it is that you already have. What I keep thinking is, or what I keep hearing is, work less to make more. So work smarter, not harder moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some animal cards on this. And for for those of you who don't feel like you have started anything new, I do recognize that there is a door beginning to open for you. You might be able to start sensing opportunity, that something is coming, that something new is starting to manifest for you. And if you are sensing that, it's definitely a good idea to start honing in on that so that it can reveal itself to you. Many manifestations, all manifestations begin with a feeling. So just follow that feeling. I'm going to ask what it is that, what kind of opportunity do we see coming forth? So we've got a starfish. We've got the whale. And we've got the horse. You know, this new threshold, this new doorway, this new opportunity that's going to present yourself, that feeling, that sense that you've been feeling something is coming, is a doorway, a pathway to freedom, to true freedom, the freedom that you have been asking for a long time now. And if you just take the time to sit with that feeling and find peace with that feeling and know that no matter what, you're going to be supported in your journey of freedom, then the universe is going to start showing you through signs, through the signs that you see in your everyday. I'm thinking you're going to start seeing triple digits. You're going to start seeing animals that mean something to you, insects that mean something to you, like butterflies, things that resonate with you, that every time you see it in the world, you think, I feel lucky, I feel blessed, I feel appreciative. Those things are going to start multiplying. Synchronicities are going to start multiplying for you. So pay attention and follow that intuition of yours. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card and I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward. I'm also wanting to say that if you feel sort of resistance to this new energy you've been sensing, just breathe into the idea of the fact that resistance is just an indication, and resistance is often an indication of what you are actually for. A lot of the times we feel resistant and it's just fear, old conditioning that has produced fear within us. It is not true. This is your indication that that fear is not true, and to continue allowing that resistance to flow through you so that you can manifest what it is that you are actually wanting. Guidance moving forward. She feels, she knows. Like I was saying earlier, definitely tune into that intuition. You know what your next step should be. If you start following that intuition and acknowledging all the synchronicities that are beginning to pop up in your life. You know, if you start getting phone calls from people that you were just thinking about, that's a sign. If you start seeing triple digits everywhere that you go, that's a sign. You will be pointed, and the goal here, I'm feeling, is to just flow, to go with the flow of it. I'm feeling a lot of fluidity. So as long as you trust and surrender into that flow, you're going to be able to move through that threshold, move through that doorway in a way that doesn't feel so uncomfortable. And so I hope you're able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.